This is T with the Arcane Bear. I'm zoomed in a little bit. There we go. That's a much fresher approach. Let's get up close and personal. Bitcoin, for the first time in 4 years, has just hit the oversold mark on the weekly chart. And we figured this was as good a time as any, if not one of the best, just to jump online, do a quick little live video instead of pre-recording and uploading, although sometimes that's fresh too. We're excited. We've got Tyler Jenks on the show later this evening at 11 p.m. So that's approximately 79, that's 3.5 hours from now. So excited about that. So make sure you stay tuned as we get to ask Tyler Jenks some great questions about his thoughts and his best guesses for TA as well. Always excited to learn more through this process. I'm going to give everyone at the Bear family just a little bit more time to show up, because I have been told that YouTube apparently runs ads for the first 30 seconds of this, often missing some of the content that people join. Anyways, just with that in mind, I guess I won't say anything too imperative within the first 45 seconds. And we are now in a minute, so let's just dive right in and take a look at the charts. So here you can see, wait, let's make sure we're live. It says internet, YouTube, totally see you now. See, it says we're live, but I don't know if I believe it. Anyways, that's a little confusing. I'm going to assume that we're probably live, and it's just early in the morning. But nonetheless, thank you all for joining us, whatever time it might be, in wherever you are in the world. We hope you're having a fantastic time. Yeah, okay. Oh, who cares? We'll just take a look at this anyways. So here I have the Bitfinex to a dollar chart. Again, so for those of you that asked me to add a little bit more time frame to the sequence here, this brings us back to 2014, 2013 again being when I got my initial Bitcoin, just over, let's see, what day was it? The day Cyprus broke. So here we go, somewhere around here, November 11th, 2013. That feels about right, sounds about right too. Now, here you have the 200-day moving average right underneath. This has been a long part of the conversation for where people consistently think we will bounce off of. But if we slice through this area of support too, that's a big and noticeable change in the direction over the long term. So the 200-day moving average is actually a very important area to watch out. Currently, that would bring us around the $3,100 mark for us to touch. So we haven't touched the 200-day moving average yet. But what I wanted to look at was actually the relative strength index and the oversold mark. So here you can see, I'm going to zoom this all the way to the top. So all we're looking at is the relative strength index. So here you can see back in 2015, we actually hit a bottom peak of 28 on the 100% oversold. So basically somewhere between 40 and 60 is fairly average, and then anything above 60 is oversold in my mind, and anything below 40 is oversold. So sorry, overbought above 60, oversold below 40. Anyways, just a quick little feeling from me there. You can actually adjust this on the screen, but this is where it's set at, around 20. So the last time we saw us this low was in January 12th, 2015, and that would have brought us the current price area of, let's take a look here, January 2015, right around here. We were at the $199 mark. From there, we bounced around the bottom between 260 and 200 again between January and November. So pretty much a 9 to 10 month from bottom to bottom turnaround. Here you can see the actual moving day average pinpoint where we had a push downwards right here starting December, and then we had that push upwards starting there again in December. So pretty much an entire year of down to up for the sold and oversold. So for anyone that's worried about the FOMO of finding the bottom, definitely not the case. You have more than enough time to kind of find precedent here. So this is a really interesting indicator, especially for us in the weekly. We haven't seen Bitcoin this low since 2015. So when we did, we broke down to 28, and currently we're sitting at 30. So there's another 2.5 basis points. We could go lower to match that lows. But again, I'm also leading towards the idea here that the negative sentiment from the CME futures is probably able to push us lower than we had ever been before, especially because we're a bigger market with a larger ecosystem with more retail investors than there ever were before as well. And also the likelihood of those who had entered significantly earlier looking to diversify over the coming months, just pushing us into an even further oversold state than we had seen in the past. Anyways, those are my best guesses. This is not financial advice. Give us those thumbs up if you like this content. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update and let you know that we will be going live with Tyler Jenks tonight for the hyperwave ideas that he's been talking about and why he thinks we could go to $1,000 as well. Remember to share the content, love your friends and family. That's the most important thing in life here, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to love your community. Stay with the Arcane Bear, and we will see you guys this evening when we go live with Tyler. So remember to save all your questions for the end of that episode, as I will not be paying attention to any of them until we get to the end. And once we do, I will also let you guys ask some questions for Tyler as well. So shout out to Tyler from Lucid Investments for jumping on the show with us this evening. We will see you guys in approximately 3.5 hours. This is Tio with the Arcane Bear signing off. Until next time.